I'll be voting for it. And look, we need to end the chaos here that once again the Democrats have inflicted on the country. ICE has been funded since 2029. This was much to do about nothing. This was typical Democrat pandering to the ultra-left because they're afraid of losing a primary to the ultra-left.
Any chance that the vote today goes into tomorrow for DHS?
You know, there could be. I don't know if it will or not. I can't wait to vote and get the government fully operational.
If we can't get this done through a rule bill with our very slim majority, we're going to have to wait and do it on suspension on Monday. I'm just hoping we can get everyone together.
Well, that was two House lawmakers on with me earlier on the program on how they're going to vote on the newly passed DHS funding deal. The Senate overnight approved the bill to fund most of the department, including TSA, after weeks of chaos and delays at the airports. Now, this agreement excludes money for ICE enforcement, removal operations, and parts of Customs and Border Protection. It doesn't include any immigration reform that Democrats originally wanted. The bill now goes to the House. They're going to begin a series of votes at 10 a.m. Eastern time before leaving for the 2-week Easter recess. Will they be leaving is the question. Let's bring in Missouri Congressman Jason Smith. He chairs House Ways and Means. Sir, Mr. Chairman, it's great to have you here. Good morning.
It's great to be with you, Cheryl.
So a couple of questions here. Now, all of this is happening on the heels of Senator Markwayne Mullin's confirmation as DHS Secretary. So I want to get into that with you. But first, let's talk about the issues on the docket for today, because you're convening at 10, or you convene at 9, excuse me. But it looks like this rule in the 119th Congress might be a problem today, because basically you need a 2/3 majority to bypass rules, but you can't do these types of votes on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, because you're going to be voting under rules of suspension. So how does this get worked out today?
Well, the speaker definitely has some different hoops that he has to jump through, but there's a couple different paths, Cheryl, that we could get a vote today and put it on the president's desk today, but it would require both Republicans and Democrats to vote for a rule to suspend the rules to have an immediate vote within the funding bill that was passed this morning over in the United States Senate.
So there has been some Republicans. I'm thinking of Congressman Tim Burchett for one example. He says, I'm not going to support DHS funding unless, immigration enforcement is fully funded. Are you worried that you're going to have some in your own party that are going to be problematic for you today, or Monday, if it goes to Monday? I don't know.
Cheryl, without a doubt, there's concern, because you've heard several of the members of the Republican Party that said they won't vote for any Senate bills unless the Save America Act is in it. Well, this is a Senate bill, so this is going to test of whether they're going to carry out that action or not. That's why I'm saying Democrats and Republicans are going to have to work together to pass this rule. Hopefully, they'll do the right thing. If you look at just this whole 41-day shutdown with the Department of Homeland Security, nothing changed from what was passed before the shutdown. I mean, so ICE has always been funded through the Big Beautiful Bill. Customs and Border Patrol has always been funded from the Big Beautiful Bill. They got nothing. But you know what? They knew that this was leverage, because any time that they can hold the people there, it's leverage. They've said that time and time again, which is unacceptable.
Well, but look, Senator Markwayne Mullin is now the new Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. So Kristi Noem was dismissed, and now you have, Mr. Mullin is going to come in, and we assume there are going to be some reforms to ICE operations. We've heard that from Tom Homan specifically. So speak to that, because it seems to me that Republicans did make some offers to the Democrats that whether it was body cameras, whether it was staying away from schools and churches. And the Democrats just shut you down. There was no movement from them.
Yeah, there was a lot of offers. They didn't do it, but guess what? We didn't give them anything, and they just funded everything but ICE yesterday. But guess what? ICE was funded for 4 years within the Big Beautiful Bill back on July 4th. I'm super proud of Secretary Mullin. The work of what happened this morning with the passage of that funding bill, without a doubt, is something that he was a part of when he was a United States Senator, and he continued to work on in his first couple days as Secretary of Homeland. So I'm extremely proud of the work that he was helping help to deliver there.
I also want to ask you about the reconciliation process, because there is support building among congressional Republicans, you and your colleagues, to use budget reconciliation for new immigration enforcement funding. And this would be for ICE and CBP. Leader Thune said it's a good possibility. And Senate Budget Committee Chairman Lindsey Graham is urging his committee to begin that process. It would also fund the Pentagon's $200 billion supplemental request for the Iran conflict, plus parts of the Save America Act. Mr. Chairman, your thoughts?
You know, Cheryl, I said all along and fought for one big, beautiful bill because the reality of two separate partisan reconciliation bills ever passing in the same Congress is very, very rare. And we have a smaller majority now than what we did when we passed the first reconciliation back in July. And so if we lose two people, you cannot pass it in the House of Representatives. Last time we were able to lose two, and that's all that we lost. So I would ask my colleagues, if the folks that voted against the first one, you need to make sure at least one of them commits to vote for the next one, and there's no chance of it moving forward.
Well, isn't that a risk with reconciliation, that you're going to get fellow members that are going to start to add other policies, add in whatever they need for their state or their district, et cetera. And with the thin margin that you have right now, that could put the reconciliation package in jeopardy.
That's exactly the case, Cheryl. I've been having different members coming up to me saying, this has to be in the reconciliation bill. This has to be in the reconciliation bill. And you put this item in, it'll cause and alienate this individual. So what we did on the last one, threading the needle with the largest tax cut in U.S. history, the largest investment in the border in U.S. history, the most significant welfare reforms in U.S. history, that was amazing that we were able to pull that off. But we did it with the vice president casting the tie-breaking vote in the Senate and with no votes to spare in the House.
Do you think that this is going to stretch out into Monday, this vote on DHS?
It better not, Cheryl, because, like you said earlier, TSA agents are going to miss their third paycheck today. That's completely unacceptable. We need to jump through the hoops and suspend the rules, get the bill passed and on the president's desk, and pay the Department of Homeland Security employees.
Congressman Jason Smith, Mr. Chairman, it's always a pleasure to speak with you. We're going to be watching you and your colleagues here in Washington today. We appreciate your time.
It's good to see you.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll be right back, everybody.